This is your boy Tech hitting you back with another exclusive NoLimitSoldiers.com interview. This time I got none other than Clos of Clos Beats. Los, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How's everything going,
sir? We don't have a lot of music to listen to, but, all the former No Limit Soldiers, they're doing a lot of side projects, they're doing their own thing, so we keep them busy with that, and, that's better than nothing.
Right.
Los, last time we heard anything about you, there were some gun charges involved with the airport. Right. What happened with all that? We never knew, if you went to court or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, I went to court and I got like a year of probation from all of that stuff. But I actually just got cleared from a lot of the charges that they had against me. And I just got letters from that FAA, saying that it was cool for me to fly again. Because for a second, they had where I couldn't fly.
Now, when you was arrested, you told officials that you was carrying the guns for protection, that you worked with No Limit. Was No Limit actually like a dangerous place, or?
Oh no, I just wanted to correct that. When I was doing my interview with the police, we had two sets of police that we had, the actual police that had Big Murder in jail in Jefferson Parish, and we had the FBI. And so when the FBI decided that they were going to take me and charge me, that the local police got mad. So that was the ones who actually issued the statement saying that I was carrying arms and I was a bodyguard for No Limit, but I never actually made that statement.
Oh, okay. Now, you was part of Beats by the Pound, and they ended up leaving No Limit because of some disagreements with P over business. You was the only one that actually stayed. What was your reasonings behind that?
Well, I actually had a couple projects that was tied up with P at the time. I had a group Duggrey. Me and P, we put out Duggrey, and we also put out a group called the Ghetto Commission. And at that particular time, the Ghetto Commission, we were working on their next album, and so I had a lot of things that were involved. It was a little bit more than the production side of it, So I actually had business relationships tied up with him.
Now, the Ghetto Commission album, of course, never dropped, and Duggrey went on and left No Limit and did his own thing. Whatever happened with that Ghetto Commission album? Are they still a group? Are they still doing things?
Yeah, no, we're still together. We currently working on the new project right now. It's untied, but it's back in the studio. We did release. We came out in November, in '98, and we did 123,000 copies, and that was with no video, no radio play, and we dropped on D-Day when Fox and everybody in the industry dropped at that particular time. So it was they handled it with that, and basically we've just been in the studio putting everything back together again.
Okay, so you mentioned the Ghetto Commission project that you're working on. You also have a mixtape album that you're working on. Can you give us some details about that?
Right. Well, the mixtape is going to be strictly promotional, and we're getting all of the artists from all of the regions throughout the South. And we have a few special guests Snoop. We got some stuff coming from Star Trek and the Neptunes and stuff. And we got Bubba Sparks. So it's really we reached out to all of the major acts, but we're really focusing on the up and coming acts that's bubbling right now. To kind of give them that exposure. And we're also coming back with a mixtape tour in a couple months.
Now, you said that really this is kind of promotional, getting your name out there and everything like that. Is there going to be, are you looking for a distributor, or, is this a release date that you already have? Or, where are you at right now with the project?
Actually, I'm in the final stages. I'm wrapping everything up. We're just a few songs away from finishing. And basically, I have a couple sponsors, and what we're doing, we're gonna it's free mixtapes, and we're also starting up a website called freemixtapes.com, and so they're gonna be able to go to the website or whatever, and be able to get the CDs and stuff.
Well, that's really cool. You know, that's a way that people that don't have the money or something like that can end up going to the site and they can listen to the album on there. You know, that's pretty cool. Now, Los, getting back to the No Limit situation, do you think that after Beats by the Pound broke up, things sort of fell apart for No Limit?
Actually, yeah, that was one of those times where things should have been worked out, you know, but some people had a little bit too much pride, and I'm not really speaking from the producer side of it, you know, to bite their tongue and to actually put together the magic again, you know, because it's like Beats by the Pound and No Limit is like Dre and Snoop. You know, it's like the Clips and the Neptunes, Puffy makes, you know, it's a staple.
Right.
And when you go to assembling, you know, the Super Bowl team, then that's when, you know, you have a bad season.
Right. And he came in with some new producers, but, you know, to be honest with you, a lot of the fans wasn't feeling the new producers. What was, honestly, your thoughts on Soldier Productions, XL, Full Pack, and everything? They was sort of trying to be like a replacement for Beats by the Pound, but there's no replacing such a strong group of producers that created the No Limit sound. What was your thoughts on the new producers?
Well, at that particular time, what we were actually doing with the company, he was trying to like start over with a new sound, so to speak. And, you know, all of the producers are very tight. So it's like nothing against the producers, but it's like when Coke changed their formula to New Coke, you know, trying to put a sour taste in the people because, you know, they were raised and they were groomed on this particular sound. And now all of a sudden you're introducing a new Coke. In a sense, you know, his propaganda campaign was the better No Limit. And so it's like now you're giving people a choice to choose which one tastes better. And so your diehard fans, the fans that gave you 3 or 4 million, 6 million record sales, nah, they actually like, you know, nah, dude, that's not working. You know. Right. So it definitely reflected in record sales.
Now, No Limits, you know, they had a distribution deal with Universal. That's over. We haven't heard nothing from No Limit. Basically, you know, they're dead as standing right now. You know, P's working on the movie and the TV deals and everything like that, and you doing your own thing as well. Do you think any time in the future that you would ever hook back up with No Limit, or better yet, even hook back up with the Beats by the Pound brothers, Medicine Men?
Well, actually, like, we kind of, like, been, like, in lightweight discussions, but, like, we have a lot of, I'm going to say, a lot of wounds that need to be healed. Yeah. You know, because of, like, the decision that I had made. And, but it's like, you know, things are moving forward, and I think, like, eventually, like, in maybe in a few months or something, y'all might actually hear something from me and the Medicine Men. And hopefully, like, in the near future, you know, because we actually did leave a big void in the South for a lot of fans with Southern music. Right. You know, and kind of everybody kind of been, like, at a standstill, you know, and since like, in the 99, we've been moving forward. You know, we had, like, we did, like, the My Baby song, Wobble. We did a few songs, and, like, KL and them, they did a few songs, like Move Bitch. Right. But we never really had anything to super catapult us, you know, again, how we once was.
Now, Lois, let me mention something to you. I did an interview with Kane from Kane and Abel, and I mentioned to him how they dropped the Off the Tank compilation and how it was a good compilation that got people's names out, but it was songs that were done on previously released albums. I mentioned to Kane about doing maybe an Off the Tank compilation part 2 to where everybody got together, including you and the Medicine Men and all the former No Limit soldiers, and putting together like the last real No Limit album for all the fans. Would you be down for a project like that?
Yeah, that would be swell. You know.
Stay tuned for the exclusive NoLimitSoldiers.com Part 2 interview with Sequels.